Hey Aquarius, welcome back into the channel. I hope you are doing well. Full disclosure, I did a reading for you yesterday afternoon and I had trouble with the upload. I did it on my phone and I did Pisces on my phone as well, but Pisces went ahead and uploaded and yours kind of got stuck. I got a little frustrated. So I took that as a sign that the reading I did yesterday was not for you and not meant for you. So we're going to do this again for you. Doing a quick reading. I want to do a check-in on you and your person. So it'll be, I'll pull 5 cards. The first energy will be yours. The second will be your person's. The third will be the combined energy. The fifth is going to be some guidance, and we will pull the card underneath the deck. That'll be what you don't see coming. So we just came through the full moon in Aquarius. It peaked the day before yesterday. So we are still currently in that energy. It's about shocking revelations. The energy is a little electric. It can be rebellious. Aquarius energy is rebellious, so they kind of march to their own beat. They pave their own paths. So this could be pushing you to think a little differently, act consciously and embrace your weirdness. Maybe it's time to show who you really are, okay? We'll see if it comes into play for this reading. Okay, so spirits, angels, ancestral guides, tell us about Aquarius and their person. Tell us about Aquarius and their person. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. 5 of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to put that to a side for right now. So your energy, Aquarius, and again, take this as it resonates. By all means, if your energy is actually the second card that I pull, perfectly fine. You just take it as it resonates. You will know your energy better than anybody else. But the energy right now for you, for the first card out, is the 7 of Cups. So this could be maybe you're in a state in this relationship where you're feeling a little confused. Maybe you don't know the whole story, and maybe your feelings, right? You're trying to sort out your feelings based on this relationship. Maybe you're still thinking about it, right? Maybe one day you're like, yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling in love. Maybe the next moment you're like, well, I don't know. I'm not so sure. And maybe you're feeling a little distant one day and next day you're not. So I feel like, you're possibly kind of sorting out your feelings, right? With all the cups. You're each day sorting through how you're feeling about this connection with your person. Your person's energy is the 4 of Swords. So with the 4 of Swords, so this could be them mentally sorting out themselves. So a lot of times the 4 of Swords is somebody that pulls away to rest their mind, to think about it. So maybe that's why you're feeling confused, because maybe you feel like they're a little confused and you're kind of picking up on their energy, and they're just kind of resting and sorting out their feelings for this. So the overall energy for the both of you where you are is the Two of Cups. So right now you both, it is a partnership, right? It is a connection, but it is also the both of you having the same feelings, right? So as you can see, they're both looking up. They're both have cups in their hand, willing to share each other's cups with each other. But I do feel that while it's two people that feel the same about each other, um, not necessarily feeling in love with each other, not necessarily feeling happy with each other, right? Remember what I said? I feel like each day your feelings are kind of changing and you're kind of sorting through those feelings. And your person is Four Swords. Well, they're kind of resting. So, there might be brief breaks between you two, where maybe you don't see each other every day. So, in between those days that you're not seeing each other, it's kind of like, okay, I'm thinking about this. How do I feel, right, about this connection? And I feel like both of you are picking up on each other's energies to where it is causing confusion, to where it's okay, I need to pull back and I need to think about this. So they're more, I need to think about this, and you're like, how do I feel about this? Right? And that's where the Two of Cups comes in. It is a partnership. It is the same feelings, but it doesn't mean the same feelings as in, oh, we both love each other, right? Right now it's you both are, how do I feel about this? One is, okay, I need some time to think, how do I feel about this? And it could be maybe they're playing off your emotions a little bit. They're picking up on you feeling confused. And so that's where you both are at. You're kind of sorting through thoughts and feelings about how you feel it overall in this connection. So the advice is, the Three of Wands. So let's not forget what you didn't see coming was the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is possibly, are you both feeling like you're not trusting each other? Maybe one of you feels, both of you kind of feel like each other is playing games with each other. And so you see how you have the two people here in the background and you have the one person here with the sword. So it's almost like this is you two there, right? You're in this connection, but each of you both pull back separately, and it's, why do I feel like I need to protect myself? And again, because you're picking up on each other's feelings, emotions, thoughts, you're playing off each other. And so with the advice, it looks like it's moving forward. Okay. I want to get clarification on that, because I don't know if it's, let's talk and move forward, or if it's, maybe we have two people that are not feeling it for each other. Maybe they're not quite thinking um, that they want this connection, because you both are, what you don't see coming is, it's, are we playing games with each other? Is this person playing on me? And, am I playing on them? And it's almost like the connection isn't starting off correctly, or it's not in a position now where, something may have happened. So let me, first off, let me clarify your energy with the Seven of Cups. So Why do you feel, confused? Let's try and get a little more of an understanding here. All right, so tell me more about the Seven of Cups for Aquarius, please. Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Five of Swords again. Ay, 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 twice. So, like I said, there's definitely a mirroring of each other's feelings. And like I said, just because this is a Two of Cups, yeah, it can be about romantic, but this can be, business partners. This is just a connection. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's about two people in love, right? It could be you guys are trying to figure each other out. It could also, with the Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Five of Swords, it could be, do I trust collaborating with this person? Is this, maybe somebody you work with? Maybe it's just a friend that you're building a connection with. Maybe it's somebody you just met and it's like, is this person sketchy? Well, again, the Five of Swords, Page of Wands, and Three of Pentacles, it's like, well, do I really feel that I trust this person, right? Do I trust that there is a solid foundation, even if it's love and you've just met this person? You're like, do I feel, excited about this person, or are they playing games with me, right? You're not really 100% that this person wants to, have a solid foundation. And if you're in a Five of Swords, clearly there's, a dispute, or there might have been something that was said. It could be the both of you, right? Because if it's coming out twice, it could be the both of you. There could be a little tension and conflict. Like I said, I felt like there was some mirroring between the two of you. So let's clarify. I want to jump over real quick to the advice on the Three of Wands. So my thought is, okay, do we want to move forward without each other, or do we want to, take a step forward and talk this out? Is it just, in your heads because maybe you two are not, because one is in thoughts and one is in feelings, and it's kind of getting them both on the same page. It would need to be, in my eyes, it would be a combination of needing to have that conversation of where are we going? What is this? And then it's, okay, let's, get our feelings into this. So it could be just a mixed match of how two people are communicating. And that's why right now it's, Five of Swords. What, I don't know, right? It's like, I don't trust you. So let's get some clarification on this Three of Wands for the advice. Is this, hey, both of you move forward your own way? Or is it moving forward in trying to communicate, figure it out? One more. Eight of Swords. Ooh. Eight of Cups. Four of Swords. Whew. Yeah. So with the Five of Swords of what you don't see, coming, what you don't realize is coming, with the Five of Swords is, you know, it does appear that the advice is to, there it is again, the Four of Swords, right? Your person is in the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords comes out in the clarification of the Three of Wands. So it does appear that, what you guys are not seeing is that maybe it is time to separate ways, go your own way, emotionally disconnect, um, because there's a mirroring effect of both of you are in, I don't trust, right? Five of Swords, Four of Swords, I need a break. Let's separate this out. I need to figure myself out. Eight of Cups is the emotion, the Seven of Cups, it's time to walk your own paths. So if you two, were friends or you just met each other, business acquaintances, whatever that means to you, it's saying, it's probably best to take the blindfold off, right? Both of you take your own paths, leave this behind, separate it out, because it looks like, it could continue to be conflict, because it does appear that it's a consistent, resting, right? Resting from each other, emotionally confused, and that may not be what you want to hear. But that is, what is here. So we've got, we've got some Cancer energy. We have some Scorpio energy. Definitely Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So a little bit of fire. So I'd say it's, yeah, those would be the signs. Let's pull an angel number for you real quick. Not the best reading, but Aquarius, this could all be you, right? Like I said, Aquarius is, we just came through that full moon. And it is about shocking revelation. So it might be a shock to this person that maybe you take the first step walking away. Because, Aquarius is very independent. And so, maybe you are feeling it is a time to walk away and be independent, because you're feeling confused and they keep needing to, like, in their mind, they can't quite get there. So your number is 2222. Feminine forces. Relationships, harmony, prosperity, collaboration, humility, patience, support, connection. While you have the strength to accomplish anything on your own, life is meant to be shared. Partner with the right spirit. So what I want to say is, you're confused because in this connection, whatever this connection is to you, whether it's love, business partner, friendship, family, neighbor, take that as it resonates. You already feel alone because you're confused. The Five of Swords is out, right? There's, disputes, confusion, feeling like you need to protect yourself. And that's not really harmonizing. That's not really feeling balanced. Aquarius, is masculine energy. So maybe it's time to get into your feminine energy. And while, you can do well independently and maybe away from this person, I think Spirit's saying don't remain single, right? Because, Aquarius can, they can, they buy the house on their own. They can buy the car on their own. They buy their own clothes. They don't really need anybody, but they should want somebody, right? There's a difference. And Spirit's like, okay, it may not be working out really with this person because you're not feeling the emotion. It's feeling confused. Eight of Cups. Go ahead and walk a different path. Go a different way. Leave this behind, but don't remain single. Still keep yourself open to relationships. I think they want you to find somebody that fits you, right? That doesn't make you feel alone, who wants to work with you. Avoid judgment and focus on listening to build meaningful connections. Okay, so while this might not be the connection for you, do not give up. Remain open, right? So 7 of Cups can also be options. So while you might feel confused about what this connection is, I can assure you, Aquarius has options. I can assure you that you have people lined up waiting to have a chance with you. And so be open to other options, right? Don't blind yourself and stay emotionally disconnected and separated from people, okay? So Aquarius, that is what I have for you. I hope that was helpful. I guess I kind of see the difference between this reading and the other one. I don't remember it because, they kind of get out of my head quickly, but I can say this one probably is better suited. So I guess it was a good thing that your original video that was on my phone had trouble uploading. So it looks like this is kind of what you were meant to hear. All right. So much love and light. I will talk to you soon.